ERP, or exposure response prevention, in the treatment of OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder. So ERP is really the gold standard. It's a very high level evidence-based tactic that we use for OCD for sure, but we also use it for anxiety disorders in general. And it basically means we're helping you expose yourself to the things that you're afraid of, which it kind of sounds the opposite of what you'd want to do if you're trying to get over your fear. But we find that that is a huge part of this. When you're really feeling afraid of something, or you have a lot of OCD, you really are avoiding things, which keeps that cycle going. You're also doing compulsions or behaviors that kind of make you feel better in the short term, but keep the cycle going. So ERP just drastically attacks that. It's looking at setting up these exposures, things that you're afraid of. We're helping you face those in a controlled way. We make sure we have that strong relationship with you. We also make sure you fully understand why we're doing these things and get you on board so you're motivated, you see the results. Then we do these exposures. Then we do the RP, which is the response prevention. So what that means is, rather than you doing your compulsions when you're feeling triggered or anxious with OCD, we have you stop yourself from doing those compulsions. And that will, in the short term, increase your anxiety because you're not using your typical tactic. But in the long run, that is what eliminates your OCD. That's where you get so much more relief and control back over your life. So that's a huge thing to be considering if you're looking for OCD treatment, is making sure you're working with therapists that are really well trained in anxiety, but also specifically OCD and ERP. If you're working with a therapist that's not using ERP, not using exposure, you really are not going to get the results that you can. And it's much more effective, it feels better, and it's faster. So if you'd like to work with us, all of us here are trained really well in anxiety disorders, exposure response prevention. We do lots of professional development training for our therapists. So we're making sure we're giving you the best we can when it comes to what techniques to use for your anxiety. So please give us a call and we'll get you set up with our therapist for your appointment. Thank you.